주전단이 약간의 가르치고 주전에 까고 치.
다들 그러려고 그래. 주전기 강고 동부 떼킨데 여러 용서기 조주여와. 다들 용서기 떼킨기 조디 가는 형으로서 일단 남의 그분 쓰려고 뭐 이래서.
Yeah, it's where it's coming from band. It's from band by Dalai Lama.
근데 용단스 가르치는 요여서 라바이나 달라이 라마기 때 메모하기 토네. 아니 메모모지를 주고 시제 다지 제목 와예 시제. 안다가나시기 코란게 다지 지딩긴 로도다 제카게 짜친도 저렇게 주도다 강가도 메팅 붙이기 개저직 시제 뒤 토네가 소리 강게 침치 태워요 그래서.
The how he given us difficulty is because he will didn't care about the rules, regulations, and nothing. He just forced other people to do what he wishes, and that caused a lot of problems.
주치기데 코란게 다지 단전이 좀 선님도 다다나시기 미저 완제게 따오디 공슈치무 요레스 그럼.
He has he feels that he it's very difficult, as the band is saying, to press other to win stuff, to not win, wins, you know.
대리 얘기잖아. 다 코란게지. 나오는 조반라부치다. 수수기 따오 팀으로부치 예매이나. 디네 야부치에 제약이지다. 아니 수수기 따오 마팅보다 진리지 예매이나. 안 디냐자야지나 디리기 토네. 나초를 지촌된 나오다. 아니 세서를 세보다 도서를 두 비서 비 도도서를 두 디리기 나초를 강에 치면 너무 쉬우지 되게 그래서.
We have because he is really sort of powerful and he has a lot of followers and he will treat them totally separate from anybody who disagree with him. He pressed very hardly. He has a lot of followers that even wanting to kill or beat it up or poison or any other way to destroy. Yes, they wanted to do it for him.
뒤송아서 세서를 도서를 또 셰여를 해야 돼. 카나를 셰여를 해야 돼. 가서다리 뛰는 시서지면 되는 거 뻔다 띵토버지다. 잠은 디자인이가 세부 수토버지 이거 소리 듣고 보여요. 그래서
we also have a proof and how many people our Dorje Shugden people killed and destroyed. We can prove if there's place to we can prove.
다나신 저기 있고 명막이 지초를 비바다 가지 비바여. 다나신 저기 그러고서 나서게 다 지사상 카리안로 야라고 되게 재미있게 되게 토네. 다다산노도 지도 담아다 되게 카리안로 뜻은 강강아스를 부부를 열했어.
We have all the proofs that even separation of families destroyed by this band and he's tried to destroy, included as monasteries and start from families to monastery. There are many proof and we can show.
안 뒤수 가려고서 뒤수 단단 부르 뒤수란다 단하고 시작하는 일이는 루디에 뒤잖아. 제단지 된다지라 상단다지라. 안 되다니 나수 베베기 지수 토네. 그 베개기 토네. 깨지 세단이 우리 베더 주도 던로워요. 레스 카가시 시고요.
It's very easy even if somebody who look just a little bit. He will speak with it English totally different and same time and he totally different in Tibetan speaking.
이 가르치어서는 나서 베개기 토네고 베번 나오다. 아니 베개 짜냐고 토네 나서를 다지 비잉이 비야디서 야보래서 아니 집비어디서 야보래서 아니 지 다사 가랴던 거디서 난다 야보래서 지수 지수 야나 지고요. 지마서 처럼 속에 가르트 지고요 바이나 계신 많이 버티는 레스라고 바이나 녜 지역도 난 러시나 되는 라요레스.
He in the Tibetan speaking he said destroy this Dorje Shugden people, expelled, segregation, kick out, whatever you can do, it's you can promise I'm behind you. So that's in the Tibetan language.
시제도 다나시기 미리 심화소 계획이 토네 가르쳐져 저거는 창한팅시고를 지디시고를 상한이지시고를 세기.
And the other languages such as English or any other by translator translate when he's speaking to the Orient different. He said compassion, forgiveness, kindness. That's all he talk about. That's why he has totally two face.
It is only me momuchi, Mirishima, Momuchi, and also now the Kanye, the Tonto or Mares.
That's the reason many other people cannot see what we being through.
Jisu Naso Kang and the Sebu Suya, and some Missy on America, the Sudan, the Monsuki, Lombayanda, but the Nikitone, Natsukitachi, Luso, and Midi Sudan, and in Natsuki Chitsun, the Talanamiki, Kalabuchi, Kanya Tia, this round. Muye Panda, they make a logic tone and also Kiwi or Mato, then also call it the Shiva, the moment you come and make Kishi or Mares.
When we living in a free country, like such a democratic country, we will explain and show, expose really to going on with our proof.
Nansuki Damadi Gerati Shiatilla, Camanio. Lama Koranda, don't get a share, no Tiki Gina get touchy Minazu Sula, and also Dombate, get a share, Kuka Mumutsi, but the Koranzu to the table Mares.
We also try to organize and ask a directly dialogue from the Dalai Lama and the Dalai Lama's people, and they always ignored and always denied us.
Did the Maseba Matsuki Tundu Tone, and Matsuki, the Kuka Chitegi. Turkey Monshirashi, Koranzu, the Kuka, the lingua manis, the Karchin lingua manis.
And also we try to go to in court, try to bring to the court, but they always take a different way, and they did something different. So they won't even showing up in court houses.
Did Jizing Yetaba in the Jizichima, the Yama Koranzu, the Jay, the Mansule, she in the Chesi of Chin, and Dig China Koranzu, and Session of the Chawars.
The reason they ignore us, deny us the meeting and the dialogue, they know what they're doing. They did it purposely to destroy our community and our religion. That's the reason they deny even a dialogue.
Niki Revala Karin Salamana, Nansu, Dombata, Dombatuni, Dambata Demeshi, Nansuki, Teniki Tuni, Nansuki. Kuka Cheje, Matsuki Tiniki, they make a Tase, Demesh, Kechi, Ningi with Anoni with.
We still, we still trying to, and we also have hope that solve this problem through the dialogue.
Cassie, Tita Masha Padang Ansu in a touchy, Lango Kanichi Pigo in the Tanachin Zambin Deja Nicola, Sebu Kanisu Sugo in the Natsuki Kambe Jayare, Tanashi Tanam Mutin and Langundam, the Karapia Yoba. Caribbean do Tahitaki in a tiny public, Matsuki, Mutin Chig, still Mares.
Until we have that solved our problems, we will never stop to finding and expose to the world what Dalai Lama 2 is, and also we will look different way to do that also.
Koranzu and Newshes lady getting Tiki show in Newshes lady, Kosu Chungish.
They also said, oh, just a few people, just a minority. They always deny us as just a minority, few people that are not satisfied.
Music Chasha in a paper, not on the big country, John Ganala, Java in a hammer, just do somebody, and also children dig Jenna is.
And in the past, especially in the Tibet, at least about 70% in the Tibetan population will follow this Dorje Shugden practitioners. After this ban, it became reduced a little bit.
Tendigi Natsuki Chuchundigi Jenna Pemisa Maiba, Zambuli, Mirikana, Yuzu Yores, the on the Militanga Maris.
Not only Tibetans, but the Dorje Shugden practitioners, all kinds of people, even Westerners and different race. There's many races follow practice.
Tendigi Kanye Tea, the Kanye Tea, the Natsu Peba Chiuza Maiba, Chujuni, Gina, Sansan, the Kanye Tea, Talanam terrorists.
It's a result, the suffering is not only for the Tibetan people, they suffer to anybody else who practices Dorje Shugden.
It is on the Tsukangan around so should the thing Tomolo, some tongue Gajina, the me pebble Tam Maimba, Tomolo, some tongue Gajina, and Dana Shigi Misegi, zambalin di nalo la chi misang yo chula dusran de sang la tang je ani Dalai Lama la rewa je je ani dusran de kare nya chi ngone re de shinjo ya bu chi je Dalai Lama la ani dusu ngone sang tang ro sin re bu she go ni gi rewa no chi yin su.
We must not only for the Tibetans, but in all the people who suffering should be united and to expose to what Dalai Lama is doing, and Dalai Lama ask to Dalai Lama one thing, and that he stop persecution, religious persecution. For example, I can answer some of that because I'm living in a democracy country and I have my own experience. We have a Tibetan association, Western Massachusetts Tibetan Association. In Amherst, this area, we have about 100 people. We usually celebrate New Year's and other Tibetan holidays and trying to help each other out. And 1998, they have 1998 March 14th. They have a parliament meeting in Dharamsala, and signed by their parliament members. They sent us a letter. At that time, I'm in treasury secretary, basically in a society. I was the one of the board of directors. And their letter said, "Here you go. Now we have Dalai Lama's urging, His Holiness urging to not associate with the Tibetan among each other. If you practice Dorje Shugden, you must separate material and religions, which is you must segregate each other." So we had a vote in here, and finally the vote was we had to shut down this. We cannot separate. Segregate each other. They voted to shut down the Tibetan Western Massachusetts Tibetan Association is gone, totally shut down. It was non-profit organization, and we did a lot of good things to Tibetan awareness about Tibetan culture and all that. Is now no more existed. Another thing is then we also have Chujigandu, New Union Chujigandu, and that time Losam Dorje was serving vice president of the board. And then many people feel that he not allowed to do that, and try to expose try to force him to resign. It was chaos. Even in America, Dalai Lama's government persecutes religious persecution. It's just ridiculous that he does this. But for some reason, seems to be he get away to do this. But now we try to expose to Dalai Lama what he really does. Not that he seems